Where is it?
Yes, that final logo transparent.
Where is it? Okay, this one.
Ma'am, this is going to happen simultaneously. So they have to do where is this going to
No, this one. It's correct.
just confirm this?
Thanks. Good morning. I'm fine, thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
Action. Bible differences. They don't know. There are some chapters.
Hello, mic testing.
Thank you to the servant, which command which I report. Then the line.
Hello. Hello, mic testing. Hello. Hello, mic testing. Hello, mic testing. This is number 3. Hello.
But it won't stop. So just don't touch it.
Hello, mic testing. Hello, testing. Hello. Hello. Check.
That's fine.
Hello, testing. Hello, mic testing. Hello. Hello, mic testing. Hello. Fine. Hello. Hello, mic testing. Hello.
You are the organizers and you don't know.
Hello.
You are given 1.5 hours. Not only one video and then making one. No, you first will shoot video, then you come there, then come live. Yes, total 1.5 hours. And
I
would request all the students participating in the auction drive to be seated in the front and the rest of the students to be seated at the back, please. Thank you.
Is the audio fine?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You want to check? Huh?
Because this feedback also is all the time keep it to around minus 15, minus 10.
You go and speak. This will go speaker. Yeah, sure.
Hello. 1, 2, 3, check. 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3, check. Check 1, 2, 3, check. Mic testing. Hello. 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 1, 2, 3, check. Mic testing.
से क्या Hello, Anas. Hello, check. Anas, 1, 2, 3. Check. Good morning, Mr. Gilly. One, two. TANEJA. Hello. Three. Check. Shashwat. Hi. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Check. Check. 1, 2, 3.
You're playing blazings, no? We'll also just go and play blazings.
Find the charts. No.
That's all. No, no. See, she said. No, I said.
Hello. Ishan, third, fourth. Switch on the third, fourth. Hello, 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 mic testing.
Papa. Papa.
Hello, 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 mic testing. Hello, 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 mic testing. Hello, hello, 1, 2, 3. Hello, 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 hello.
डार्क नहीं है बहुत ज्यादा अबे अगर ये ज्यादा डार्क हो गया तो मैं थोड़ा डार्क कर सकता हूँ
Hello, hello, mic testing. Hello, 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 hello, mic testing. Hello, 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 mic testing. Hello, hello, 1, 2, 3. Hello, 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 hello.
Keep going that way.
And rest of the students? थोड़ा साइड में लेते हैं No, they won't separate. We don't make them separate. That's why we are offering them. You can sit here. So we have to go for the closing. So you have to go in between the
brightness is low. Yeah, this is the program that begins for the become transition. This is going on. This is going on. Yeah, but when it starts, then become transition. No, not just we don't need to clear this one. Just right here. After this, announcement. Come on. So, be careful. If you click somewhere here and then you can go here in your hands. So put it down here. It's okay. And then you in the mouse.
You have to do.
Okay. Goes wrong video also then. So we can so double click here and then and where do you edit? How do you change the text? Remove the text. And tag here function. Where everything here. Just write function.
There is a thing, there is some other computer over there.
Hello, my first time. Hello.
Change the text to the edit function. Why this is program for you. No, no. So I'm duplicate of this? No. So why this should be no time.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Wynberg-Allen School, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to everyone present here for the fifth Negotium Agon. John Gardner had once said, "True happiness involves the full use of one's power and talents." At Wynberg-Allen, our primary motive is to help people obtain this happiness by nurturing their talents and capabilities. That's where the talent, that's where the tagline, "If you've got the talent, we've got the opportunity" comes from. I encourage you to enjoy yourselves while you compete, so that you take home with yourself a storehouse of good memories and some valuable experience. But most of all, what we treasure is the everlasting bond of friendship which we hope to create. That is why I would like to mention that though Wynberg-Allen will be participating in all the events, they will not compete for any prizes.
Good morning, everyone. While we begin with the auction round in the auditorium, I would like the ushers of the visiting schools to kindly take them to the gymnasium for the written round of the business quiz.
Please only the participants.
Before we begin with the auction round, which is democracy, I would like to acquaint you all with the rules of the round. There will be tangible products, as you can see here. The list, we have already provided you with the list of the products that you can bid for. The number of products on display are total number of schools plus 5, as to provide you all with a few more options that make it easier. And each school is given 200 shares as a budget. You cannot exceed the budget by any means. Each product has a base price which varies based on the utility of the product. And each product will be started with the school in alphabetical order. So Bal Bharti school goes first for every product. At a time, only 2 schools will be engaged in the bidding for a product. Once one school says that we are out, then only another school can come in to bid for the product. In the end, after the auction round, we'll calculate the number of points that you have remaining in your pocket, and the points will be multiplied by 0.25, which will further add on for the People's Choice Award. If 2 schools bid for 200 shares each, which is the highest of course, the school which has bidded first, the first school to reach 200 points will be given the product. All the products must be returned to the ushers after the event, and any doubts regarding the auction must be cleared now. Any questions?
Since there are no questions, we'll be beginning with the auction round now. The first product for the day is a noodles packet at a base price of 35 shares, which is offered to Bal Bharti School, New Delhi. Would you want to bid for that product? So any other school that wants to bid for it? Yes, CJM Waverly. Anybody wants to raise the bid at 45? Vellum Boys, do you want to raise the bid? At 45, Vellum Boys. 55, CJM Waverly. It's CJM Waverley at 55. Does any school want to increase it if Welham Boys does not? 65 for the Welham Boys. 75 CJM Waverley. Welham Boys, do you want to raise the bid? So Welham Boys is out. Any other school that wants to bid now? No school. So noodles packet goes to CJM Waverley at 75 shares. You can come up and pick up your product. The next product is newspaper at the base price of 10 shares, which is now offered to Carmen Residential and Day School. Do you want to buy it for 10 shares? Carmen School? No. So any other school that wants a newspaper? Yes, Equal Global there at 10 shares and CJM Hampton Court 20, 30 with Equal. So they are out, and Masuri Public School at 40 now. So Equal, do you want to increase it now? At 40 for the newspaper, 50 with Equal Global, 60 Masuri Public School. So Equal is out, and Sherwood College at 70, Masuri Public School at 80, 90 with Sherwood. Masuri Public School, are you out? 100 for Masuri Public School. So the bid is at 100 shares with the Masuri Public School. Does any school want to increase it now? Yes, Sherwood 110. 120 Masuri Public School. Sherwood is out. Any other school that wants to bid for the newspaper? So in that case, Masuri Public School has the newspaper at 120 shares. The next product is a cup at the base price of 40 shares, which we offer to CJM Hampton. So they don't want that product. Any school that wants to bid for a cup? So no school wants to bid for it. Yes, we have a school there. La Martiniere Boys. Any other school that wants to increase the bid? So it goes to the La Martiniere Boys at the base price of 40 shares. The next product is a chair at the base price of 45 shares, and this time we offer it to CJM Waverley. They don't want the product. Any school that wants to bid is St. Jude School. At 45 shares, St. Jude School. Any other school that wants to increase the bid? Equal Global at 55, St. Jude 65. So St. Jude's at 65. Any other school? So 75. St. Jude's again with 85. They're out as well. So Moravian Institute now at 95. 105 with the St. Jude School. Moravian is out. Any other school? It's at 105 right now with the St. Jude School. So it does go to the St. Jude School for 105 shares. The next one is a Harry Potter book at the base price of 5 shares only. And we offer it first to the Doon International School. They're not here, so Equal Global. They want it at 5 shares. CJM Hampton Court at 15. So you don't want it. So you are there at 15, equal. Right now we're going on with them. So 25 with CJM Hampton Court, 35 with Equal Global, 45 CJM Hampton Court, 55 Equal, 65 Hampton Court, 75. So they're out. 75 with the Equal Global, 85 with Common School. They're out as well. Any other school that wants to bid for it? Okay, we have a school there at 95, 105 with the Common School, 105 with the Common School. They're out. Any other school that wants to bid for it? So it goes to the Common School for 105 shares. The next product is a Kindle at the base price of 40 shares, and it is offered to Equal Global. So they want to start at 40. Any other school that wants to increase a bit? Model Academy, Jammu at 50. 60 with Equal. First we're doing it with them. So 70 with Model Academy. 80 with Equal. 90. 100 with Equal. 110 with Model Academy. So they're out. 110. Do you want to raise your bid now? Because we have a school there. 120. 130 Model Academy. 140 there. 150 Model Academy. 160. 170. 180. 190. They're out. So you have the bid at 190 shares. Does anybody want to make the last bid for 200? So it goes to the Model Academy for 190 shares. Next, we have a fidget spinner at the base price of 30 shares. And this time we start off with the Grace Academy. Do you want it? Yes, they want it at 30 shares. Any other school that wants to raise? Equal, yes, 40. The bid is with Equal at 40. Now with them at 50. Grace 60 again Equal. Grace Academy is out. Any other school who wants to raise the bid for a fidget spinner? It's 60 with Equal Global right now. So 70 with the Moravian Institute. They're out. 70 with Moravian Institute. Do you want to raise it? No other school wants to raise the bid. So we give it to the Moravian Institute for 70 shares. The next product is a musical instrument at the base price of 10 shares. And we offer it to GNFC first. They want it. So at the base price of 10 shares, we start the bidding with GNFC. Equal at 20 now. 30. 40 with Equal. 50 GNFC. 60 Equal. 70 GNFC. 80 Equal. GNFC is out. The bid is with Equal Global at 80. Sherwood College now coming at 90. 100 Equal. 110 Sherwood College. Equal is out. So the bid is with Sherwood College at 110 shares. Any school that wants to increase it? So we give it to Sherwood College at 110 shares. The next one is a designer hat at the base price of 20 shares, and now we offer it to the Kasira School, Dehradun. They want it. So at 20 shares, the bid is with Kasiga School. Vellum Girls 30, 40 Kasiga, 50 Vellum Girls, 60 Kasiga, 70 Vellum Girls. They are out. So the bid is at 70 with Vellum Girls. Now Sindhya Kanya Vidyalaya at 80, 90 Vellum Girls, 100 Sindhya Kanya Vidyalaya. So Vellum Girls is out. Any other school that wants to increase the bid now? So that goes to Sindhya Kanya Vidyalaya for 100 shares. The next product is a lock and key at the base price of 15 shares, and we start off with the Lamatnia for Girls Kolkata. They don't want it, so any school, Unison World School, and then at 15, CJM Hampton Court 25, 35 for Unison, 45 Hampton Court, 55 Unison. So Hampton Court is out. The bid is with Unison at 55. They want it at 65. 75 with the Unison World School, 85, 95 with Unison now. So they are out as well. Any other school that wants to increase the bid? It's with 95. It's at 95 shares with the Unison World School. So we give it to them at 95 shares. The law country goes to Unison World School. The next product is a tie, and we start off with the Ogro School boys. They don't want it. For a base price of 15 shares, Vellum Girls at 15, then Yadvindra Public School at 25, 35 Vellum Girls, YPS is out, 45 Bal Bharti, 55 Vellum Girls, 65 Bal Bharti Public School, 55 with Bal Bharti, 65 again Vellum Girls, 75 with Bal Bharti. Vellum Girls is out. Any other school that wants to increase the bid? 85 with the CJM Hampton Court, 95 Bal Bharti again. Hampton Court is out now. So any other school? There's GNFC again at 85. So 95 Bal Bharti, 105. They're out as well. So any other school that wants to increase the bid for a tie? So at 105 shares, we sell it to GNFC. Next product are a set of headphones at the base price of 55 shares, which we now offer to the Ogro Girls Masuri. So we'll start with Equal then at 55, and then with the Ogro Boys at 65. 75 Equal, 85 Ogro Boys, 85 Ogro Boys. Do you want to continue? They're out. So 95, then 105, Ogro again, 105. They're out as well. So Doon International School, 115. You want to continue? 125 with the Ogro School, 135 Doon International. They're out as well. You want to agree? 145 with St. Joseph's Academy, 155 Doon International School. Any other school that wants to bid for it now? Currently, it's with the Doon International School for 155 shares. So we give it to them for 155 shares. The next product is a notebook at the base price of 45 shares, which we first offer to Pine Grove School, Solan. They want it at 45 shares. Any school that wants to increase the bid? Yes, St. Joseph's Academy at 55, 65 Pine Grove School, 75 SJA. They're out. Any other school that wants to increase it? Oak Grove Girls at 85. St. Joseph's Academy is out as well. So any other school that wants to increase the bid? So it goes to the Oak Grove School for Girls for 85 shares. The next product is the dummy phone 1 at a base price of 75 shares, which we first offered to Sindhya Kanya Vidyalaya. Have you got a product? Selakwi International School. So we start with St. Joseph's Academy then. 75 shares, 85, 95 with St. Joseph's Academy, 105, 115, 115 shares with SJ. You want to continue for it? Any other school that wants to bid for it? Bal Bharati Public School at 125. They're out as well. Any other school? So it goes to the Bal Bharati Public School for 125 shares. Next, we have the dummy phone 2, again at a base price of 75 shares, and we now offer it to Shemford School, Dehradun. So we start with St. Joseph's Academy then, 75, 85 then, 95 SJA, 105, 115. Grace Academy is out, so it's at 115 with St. Joseph's Academy. Any school that wants to increase the bid? No, so we give it to St. Joseph's Academy for 115 shares. Next, we have an umbrella at the base price of 45 shares, which are now offered to Sri Ram Centennial School. Do you all want to bid for it? Yes, so at 45 shares with the Sri Ram Centennial School, YPS 55, Sri Ram's for 65, 75 there, YPS, 85, 95. Sri Ram Centennial is out, 105 with the Welham Girls then, 115 YPS. You want to bid? 125 Welham Girls, 135 YPS, 145 Welham Girls, 155 YPS, 165 Welham Girls, 175 YPS, 185 Welham Girls. YPS is out. Any other school? So it goes to the Welham Girls for 185 shares. The next product we have is a face wash at a base price of 40 shares, which we offer to the Summer Valley School if they've come. So we start with Ecole, and Ecole gets it at a base price of 40, and then Shriram 50, 60, 70, 80 with Ecole, 90 Shriram, 100 Ecole. Any other school that wants to raise the bid? Yes, we have a bid there. 110 from the Asian School, 120 Ecole, 130 Asian School. Ecole is out. Any other school that wants to raise the bid? At 130 shares, then we will sell it to Ecole for 130 shares. Asian School. Next product is a deodorant at the base price of 60 shares, which we first offer to the Punjab Public School now. So we start with Shriram at 60 Shriram, 70 Ecole, 80 Shriram, 90 Ecole. They're out. So 100 with Wynberg-Allen School, 110 Ecole, 120 Wynberg-Allen, 130 Ecole, 140 Wynberg-Allen. They're out. Any other school that wants to bid for the product? So we give it to Wynberg-Allen School Team A for 140 shares. The next product is a bottle of Coke at 55 shares. We start off first with the Scindia School Gwalior. No. So then with Grace Academy at 55, 65 Shriram, 75 Grace Academy, 85 Shriram. They're out. So 95 now with Ecole. They're out as well. Any other school? Moravian Institute comes in at 105. So Ecole is out. Any other school that wants to raise the bid? It's currently at 105 shares with Moravian Institute. No, so we give it to Moravian Institute for 105 shares. Since you've already got a product, we don't want you to bid for another one because we require you to take only one out of the auction. No, you can't switch that way. The product that you've got already is now the one that you have to use. So if you've got a product, I'd request you, if you want, you can go out for preparation as well. That's not a problem. The next product is a Cadbury Dairy Milk set at the base price of 55 shares, which we now offer to the Vellum Boys School there. They don't want it. Any school that wants to bid for it right now? Hampton Court, 55 shares. Then we have a school there with 65. 75 CJ Hampton Court. They're out. Any other school that wants to increase the bid? No, so it goes to the CJM Hampton Court for 75 shares. The next product we have is a laptop at the base price of 65 shares, which we offer to YBS Patiala if they want a laptop. No. So Grace Academy first, 65, and then the name of the school, Kasiga School, and again Grace Academy. So it's at 85 with Grace Academy, now 95 with Kasiga, 105 Grace Academy again, 115 with Kasiga School. Do you want to increase the bid Grace Academy? 125 Grace Academy. Kasiga is out. Any other school? Ecole at 135. Grace Academy is out. Any other school that wants to increase the bid? So we give it to Ecole Global at 135 shares. The next product is a soccer ball at the base price of 35 shares, which we first offer to Wynberg-Allen Team B. Do you want to bid for it? So, Oak Grove for boys. And then there is Grace Academy as well. So, 55, it's 45 for Grace Academy, 55 Oak Grove, 65 Grace Academy, 75 Oak Grove. Grace Academy is out. Any other team that wants to raise the bid for a soccer ball? So we have PPS and Oak Grove now at 95. PPS, do you want to increase it? At 105 now we have Punjab Public School Nava, 115 Oak Grove School. PPS is out. Any other school that wants to raise the bid? So we give it to Oak Grove School for 115 shares. Now we have a hockey stick at the base price of 20 shares, which I'll offer to CJM Waverly Masuri. Grace Academy, Dehradun. They don't want to bid. So any other school now? Selakwi International. And then there is Punjab Public School as well at 40. 50 for Selakwi. 60 Punjab Public School. Selakwi is out now. So any other school that wants to increase the bid? It's at 60 right now with the Punjab Public School. So we give it to them for 60 shares to the Punjab Public School. The next product is a torch at a base price of 55 shares. So which school wants to bid for it first? Wynberg-Allen School Team B. Then we have a school there at 65, 75 Wynberg-Allen, 85, 95, 105, 115, 115 with Wynberg-Allen Team B. Any other school that wants to raise the bid? So we give it to Wynberg-Allen Team B. Next, we have a cycle for the base price of 50 shares. Does anybody want to bid for it? Yes, may I know the name of the school? So we start with Kasiga and then with Pine Grove. So Pine Grove has the bid right now at 60 shares. Do you want to increase? Yes, 70 with Kasiga, 80 Pine Grove, 90 Kasiga, 100 Pine Grove again, 110 Kasiga, you know. So anybody else who wants to raise the bid? Yes, the Sindhya School, Gwalior, at 120 now. Kasiga, do you want to increase? So Kasiga is out again. So at 120 shares with the Sindhya School, does anybody wants to increase it? So we give it to the Sindhya School, Gwalior. I'll request the usher to give them the cycle later on when we got to begin the preparation. Now we have Colgate toothpaste for 45 shares. Any school that wants to bid for it? Grace Academy at 45, then at 55, 65 Grace Academy, 75, 85 Grace Academy, 95, 105 Grace Academy. They are out. So it's with the Grace Academy at 105 shares. Anybody wants to increase the bid? So we give it to the Grace Academy for 105 shares. Next, we have a pen drive at a base price of 50 shares. Any school that wants to? Yes, we have a school there at 50 shares. Pine Grove School. Any other school that wants to increase the bid? Kasiga at 60. Pine Grove at 70 again. Kasiga at 80. 90 Pine Grove School. Kasiga is out, so the bid is with Pine Grove School at 90 shares. Anybody who wants to increase the bid? So we give it to Pine Grove School at 90 shares. Next, we have a pen at 50 shares again. Any school that wants to bid for it? It's Kasiga School at 50. So we give it to Kasiga School at 50, which is the base price for the pen. Next is a selfie stick at the base price of 40 shares. A selfie stick. Does anybody want to bid for it? So it remains unsold and we might bring it back in round 2 if you want. Next up we have the sunglasses at 60 shares. Any bids for the sunglasses at 60 shares? So it remains unsold as well. A chess set at the base price of 5 shares with Selaqui International School. At 15 with the Vellum Boys School, 25 Selaqui International, 35 Vellum Boys, 45 Selaqui, Vellum Boys 55, 65 Selaqui, it's with the Selaqui International School at 65. Any other school that wants to raise the bid? So we give it to Selaqui International School for 65 shares. Next, we have a fitness band at a base price of 75 shares. Any bids for a fitness band? So it remains unsold as well. A handkerchief for 30 shares now. A handkerchief for 30 shares. Any bids? No bids again. Now a hand sanitizer for a base price of 40 shares. If you can just raise the... You want to bid? If you want to, it will come back in the second round anyway. A hand sanitizer for the base price of 40 shares. Vellum Boys School at 40. Anybody there to raise the bid? So 50 with Sri Ram Centennial School. 50 with Sri Ram, Vellum Boys. Do you want to bid? They're out. So any other schools that want to increase the bid? We give it to Sri Ram Centennial School for 50 shares. Next, we have a painting at a base price of 10 shares. Any school that wants to bid for it? At only 10 shares. So the painting goes unsold. A plant at a base price of 10 shares. 5PS Patiala comes in at 10 shares. Any school that wants to raise the bid? So we give it to YPS for 10 shares. Next, we have a water bottle for a base price of 45 shares. Anybody who wants to bid? No, so the water bottle goes unsold. Next, we have dumbbells at a base price of 40. And we have La Martiniere Girls Kolkata at 40. Any school that wants to raise the bid? 50 for Vellum Boys. 60 La Martiniere Girls. 70 Vellum Boys. 80 La Martiniere Girls. Vellum Boys is out now. 80 with La Martiniere Girls Kolkata. Any other school interested? So we give it to the La Martiniere Girls Kolkata for 80 shares. Next, we have Horlicks at a base price of 55 shares. Any bids? Vellum Boys School. Does anybody want to increase the bid? No, so we give it to the Vellum Boys School at the base price of 55 shares. The last product for round 1 is a photo frame at the base price of 25 shares. So we understand that every school has now got a product, so we don't have to get into the second round of the auction. If there is any problem regarding the round, please contact any one of us. We'll help you out with it. And now we'll wait for the final round of the business quiz.
There is a reason. There are limitations. You don't have the reason. Just let me know the word limitation. Can you just tell me the word limitation for the target? 15 words, but I'll just check it. 15 is fine. And others 100. Zara, only these things.
Vishal, switch off the cone lights, please.
The six teams that have qualified for the final round of the business quiz are Welham Girls School, St. Joseph's Academy, Boone International School, CJM Hampton, Oak Grove Girls School, and Grace Academy. I would request the participants of these schools
माइक ऑफ
to
है,
please take
वीडियो
their
कैप्चर
seats on
डिवाइस से
stage.
कोई ऑडियो नहीं है.
And I would also request the ushers to take the participants of the Vine videos round to the multimedia room and the participants of Lamaki to the computer lab.
Business squeeze whole smelling is coming. Make sure whatever spelling you are typing, don't touch down, please. No, you're spelling everything. No, ma'am, all five of them.
So every school will be participating in Tangozo? Or is it only the schools who are qualified?
No, all schools.
Every school?
Yes,
And all five schools can participate. And if we want, we can later the number of students, or is it that all five
that's
schools?
all right. That's all right. Anything you want.
Anything.
That's why I said, something is wrong every time. I don't know. You should type. People are watching you. Many people are watching. You're typing wrong spell and keeping me there. Change the spelling. Don't write shortly then, leave it. After this, when quiz will start, then go for this transition. It's transiting. Yeah. Already. No, let it be now. It's okay. Make sure you know what's going on. मैं दिख नहीं रहा होगा इसलिए मैं बोल रहा था फोटो के बाद चेक करने से कैसा आ रहा है बस फोटो को चेक देखना है अंदर आ लो ठीक है बस थोड़ा सा हाँ जब शुरू होगी तब तो पता नहीं वहाँ पूरी पूरी
I request all the participants of the schools that have qualified for the business quiz to please come up on stage. Thank you.
Congratulations to all the schools, the schools who've reached the final round. And without much ado, let's start with the first round, which is cars, cars, and cars. For this, you will be given sheets of paper. In these sheets of paper, names of cars are hidden. The names of these cars will be shown to you on the screen for 10 seconds, after which the names will go off, and you will have to find out the names of the cars. Simultaneously, children, I will be taking the second round, which is known as Take Your Pick. Those are the names of the cars. So those are the names you have to find on those sheets. I start with the second round, which is known as Take Your Pick. Simultaneously, you have to do this first round. You have to take your pick. So we start from Dune International. What would you like to choose?
Logo.
Logo. You have to answer what is that logo used for. That logo, Social Security over there. Your time's up. The question passes. For every past question, you get 20 points. For a direct question, you get 10 points. So more for a past question. Would you like to try? No. So the question does not pass any further. The answer is Employee State Insurance Corporation. That is the answer. So now the second question goes to Grace Academy. You can take your pick, children. MCQ. It is a psychological phenomena in which people do something primarily because other people are doing it, regardless of their own beliefs, which they may ignore or override. It is commonly seen in politics and consumer behavior. Which effect are we talking about? If you have economics, you can think about. No pass in this, please.
B.
That is the wrong answer. I'm sorry. The correct answer is bandwagon effect. When you try to emulate somebody else. The next question goes to Oak Grove School girls.
Slogan.
Pardon me?
Slogan.
Slogan. Which international airline uses the slogan "smooth as silk" in its advertisements? Smooth as silk. Your time's up, children. The question passes to Wellham girls. Smooth as silk. That's the wrong answer, I'm sorry. The question does not pass any further. The right answer is Thai Airways. The next question goes to Oak Grove Girls School. I'm sorry, the next question goes to Wellham Girls School. Pardon me?
Fashion.
Fashion, okay. Which French sports fashion has begun to sell India-inspired knitwear kurta pajamas successfully? French sports fashion. Think about sports here, children. French sports.
Basic.
Not A6, I'm sorry. The question passes to St. Joseph's.
Will pass.
Pass, there are no more passes. It passes only once. And the correct answer is Lacoste. Okay. The next question goes to St. Joseph's Academy. Take your picture.
Food.
Food. What is a QWERTY tummy? QWERTY tummy? The answer is on the screen itself. Look at the picture. I'm sorry, your time is up. Let's pass it to CJM Hampton Court. QWERTY tummy. The answer is in the picture.
Non-laptop.
Pardon me?
Laptop.
No, that's not the answer. I'm sorry. The answer is when you use dirty keypads. The infection you get because of which you get an upset stomach is known as a QWERTY tummy. Off late, even use of mobile phone keypads can give you that QWERTY tummy. So you need to wash your hands regularly. Let's go to the next, which is CJM Hampton Court. Your pick, children.
Be fast.
Be fast. Nozomi 503 is the fastest of its kind in the world. What is it? Nozomi. That is the key. Nozomi.
A car.
I'm sorry. A question passes to Doon International.
Bus.
I'm sorry, children. The answer is the fastest train service in Japan. That is the Nozomi 503. Now we go to Doon International School. Take your pick. What would you like to choose?
Storyline.
Simultaneously, you have to do that sheet. Children, complete the names of the cars on the sheet simultaneously. We'll take it as soon as this round gets over. Yes, what is your choice? Okay. This created an uproar around the world. In a town in Norway, what have they done to enhance their winter experience? In Norway, winter experience. I'm afraid your time is up. It passes to Grace Academy, Dehradun. You passed the question? Okay. In Norway, mirrors were put to reflect the sunlight so that it's warmer. Install mirrors to reflect sunlight. The next question is for Grace Academy, Dehradun. Take your pick. Take a break. Which hotel chain is taking up upmarket bungalows and offering them to guests under the brand name Townhouse 001? Very famous these days, all over Dehradun, also. The question passes. Oyo. Oyo is the right answer. Very good. Oyo Global. Wonderful. Now, the next question goes to Oak Grove. Take your pick, children.
Murder by the book.
Murder by the book. What is a kill fee? What is a kill fee? Book. That is your hint that I can give you here.
The book's price, which
Yes, you can carry on.
the cost of the price of the total of the book increases.
I'm sorry, children. That's the wrong answer. I'm sorry. It goes to Wellham Girls. Give it a try, children. No? Kill fee book. Don't want to try? All right, then we show the answer. The answer, children, is that when a person who writes a particular article, his work is not published, still he gets a fee because the journal has cancelled his article. So he still gets a fee, which is known as the kill fee. The next question goes to Welham Girls itself. What would you choose?
Citizenship.
Citizenship. Recently, Saudi Arabia gave citizenship to a robot, and this is the first occasion a robot. You know the answer? Pardon?
Sophia.
Sophia is the right answer. Very good. A humanoid robot, Sophia. Wonderful. The next question goes to St. Joseph's Academy.
Take a ride.
Take a ride. After 25 years, a new auto plant has been set up in the world's car capital of Detroit, USA. Which company has set up this plant?
Mahindra.
Absolutely right. Bang on. Very good. Mahindra. You can give them a round of applause, guys. The next question goes to CJ and Hampton Court. Board. Who is the founder of this company and what is its business? An amazing person. Recently in news because of the Thai escape of the boys in Thailand from that cave. That's the biggest clue I could give you. Try, children. I'm sorry, your time's up. The question passes to Doon International School. It's a very easy answer, children. Think about it. Founder, boring. No? The answer is Elon Musk. And he runs a tunneling and an infrastructure company. Very, very famous. The next question goes to Doon International School. Your pick, please.
Feel fresh.
Feel fresh. As the male grooming market explodes, L'Oreal has launched a male grooming brand House 99 with products like beard oil, shaving kit, tattoo care. Which sports celebrity will be endorsing it? An extremely famous sports personality.
Roger Federer.
I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer. The question passes to Grace Academy.
David Beckham.
That's the right answer. Absolutely. Well done. David Beckham is the right answer. Now the question goes to Grace Academy. What is your picture?
Classroom culture.
Classroom culture. Cartons le aao, classroom banao is a campaign where cartons are being converted into benches. Which Swiss food processing and packaging solutions company is a part of this campaign? There are magazines in the library also from this company, particular company, all about the environment. I'm sorry, your time's up. The question goes to Oak Grove.
Tetra Pak.
Tetra Pak, the company. The name of the company, Packaging Solutions Company.
It's Tetra Pak.
The name of the company, I'm sorry. The name of the company is Terry, T-E-R-I. That is the answer. Okay. Your cartons, my classroom. Now the question goes to Oak Grove School. Your pick, children.
Take a break.
Take a break. What new kind of leave has the State Bank of India approved recently for its employees? Take Bank of India. New kind of leaf. I'm sorry, your time's up. The question passes to Welland girls.
Bereavement.
Absolutely, bang on. Very good. Bereavement is the right answer. So that is a past question, so they get 20 points. So, Welland girls, take your pick, children.
Money matters.
Money matters. The Bank of England has issued a currency note in its history. You ready for the answer? Oh,
Jane Austen.
absolutely. Jane Austen is the right answer for its 200th birth anniversary. Very good. The next question goes to St. Joseph's Academy, Liverpool. Your pick?
Cup of coffee.
All right, a cup of coffee. Nescafe has two coffee brands. One is Nescafe Classic, which is the other one?
Nespresso.
I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer. The question passes to Hampton Court. Nescafe, a household name. You would like to try? No? Nescafe Sunrise is the right answer, children. All right. So now the next question goes to Hampton Court. All right. Take your pick, children.
Eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly. Which watchmaker sells an environment-friendly brand of watches called Eco Drive? Environment-friendly brand. Eco Drive. I'm sorry, your time's up. The question passes.
Casio.
I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer. The correct answer is Citizen. Eco Drive. The next two questions are for the audience. For radio contact first. Who would like to answer, children? So show the question first. Who owns this radio station, Third Rock? Absolutely right. NASA is the right answer. Can you give them a round of applause, please? Thank you. What is the significance of this equation? A long answer, but there for you to answer. What is the significance of this equation? You can see Unilever, you can see Lipton. Anybody? Schools from outside, anyone? All right, answer.
Nestle?
No, that's the wrong answer. The Lipton ready-to-drink beverages are sold by Pepsi Lipton International, a company jointly owned by Unilever and PepsiCo. Thank you very much. morning, everyone. I think Mr. Boycholdi is going to show you the scores of the round, the previous ones. So there they are. We got Grace Academy with 20, Oak Grove School 20, Colin Girls 40, St. Joseph's Academy 10. This would be only take your pick, not the previous round, where we, yep, okay. So we begin with the next round, that is Who's Who. And I want to begin with the Hampton Court. Is that okay? Right? All right. So you have to identify this gentleman, and you get to see him on the screen now. Oh, and before we do that, just to let you know, you get 3 tries each team, right? The first one for 30 points, the second one for 20, and the third one for 10, right? Oh, oops. First one for 40, and the second one for? All right, so there's 40, 30, 20, and 10. Lots of points there.
Excuse
right?
me, ma'am.
Yep.
Ma'am, how was the scoring scheme in the last round?
Oh, you'd like the details?
Yes,
Is that what you're
last
asking?
round, because we have 3 questions.
Just a minute. That was 10 for direct and 20 for pass. Just a minute.
Thank you, ma'am.
Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah? Right. So we begin, and I hope you got the marking scheme for this one, right? Everybody? 40, 30, 20, and 10. And lots of marks there. And you get clues as well. So ladies, would you like to identify this gentleman? He's also called Magus, because I suppose he's a magician and can turn things around. So there, you get your first clue now. The initial enterprise which he and his partners began was Microcomp, a company which focused on selling digital calculators in the Indian market. I wish I could give you a clue, but would you get your second clue? So would you like to go for the second clue? 20 marks. In 2008, the government of India awarded him the Padma Bhushan. He's also related to a Tamil writer. And this would be the last clue that you get. He's also, that is one clue that you cannot miss. He's also the founder and chairman of HCL Technologies, and he does a lot in the field of education and healthcare as well. No pass. Can I ask the audience? No, we don't have the time. Would anyone like to shout out the answer? Yeah, could you say it, sir? Yes, Shiv Nadar. Please give him a round of applause. Thank you. We've got plenty of chocolates, so please keep answering. Thank you. Right, for the next one, that would be St. Joseph's Academy, I beg your pardon, and your picture comes up now. So that's the answer. And the 2 gentlemen in the picture. Look around and you get lots of clues from that picture itself. Look at the color, look at the scheme. If you wish to. So that's your first clue now. The company's exchange offer is provided by the partners, and you see the name over there, the names over there. Would you like to go for it? The second clue, gentlemen? Right, the second clue then. Motivated by growing customer requests, they launched design consultation as a service in 2016. You could guess, there's no negative marking if you have a name that comes to mind. Right? Okay, so third one. Furniture and decor, that's what I was trying to point out actually. Retailer currently having 3 stores in Bangalore and distribution across 75 cities in India. Okay, nope, not even the wildest of guesses. Anything? Furniture stores? Okay, anybody here? Oh, you did. All right. So, Urban Ladder Home Decor Solutions was co-founded by Ashish Goyal and Rajiv Srivastava in July 2012. And now, the ladies, right? We have your question. Personality. Right. Look at the wall, the color of the wall. Pretty interesting. I think that would be a clue. The first clue coming up right now. The company currently operates in 23 countries, including Australia and United States. you like the second clue? Yep. Second clue. It acquired Seattle-based food portal Urban Spoon for an estimated $60 million. For the third clue, the service began as Foodie Bay and was renamed in November 2010. Any name that comes to mind? Yes? I'm afraid not. Not MTR. Anybody? Could you please speak it out? Is that it? No, I don't think so. That wouldn't be the answer. I'm sorry. So we show the answer. And Zomato is an Indian restaurant, search and discovery service founded in 2008 by Dipinder Goyal and Pankaj Chadha. That's why I kept telling you to look at the wall. I thought, it would bring to mind something. But now you mind, there's lots more where that came from. And we go to the next. Can we start with Oak Grove? This way? Yeah, Oak Grove. Right. Could you identify the personality there? Right. For your first clue, the company won the Golden Peacock Eco Innovation Award. The second clue now, its technology is validated by UNESCO and certified by other organizations, and you have the names right there. Third clue, it makes water purifiers, and that's a big clue, based on the process of reverse osmosis purification. And this gentleman's son was sick, terribly sick, and he actually came up with this idea after that. Rajendra Singh. No, he isn't Rajendra Singh. Anybody there? Okay, so we will just give the answer. Mahesh Gupta, Chairman, Tent RO Systems Limited, is an IIT graduate from Kanpur in Mechanical Engineering and an alumni of Indian Institute of Petroleum, Dehradun. Right, so the next school would be Grace Academy, and your personality is there on the screen. Would you like to try, or should we give you the first clue? The first clue? Right. He's an alumnus of Lawrence School, Lovedale, Cornell University, and Harvard Business School. Second clue. In 1996, he established Nanni Kali, a non-government organization that supports education for underprivileged girls in India. And the third clue, in April 2014, he became a member of the board of US-India Business Council, I think. No? Right. Would anyone? Yes, sir. Very well done, sir. And sir gets another chocolate. Nice. Right, and to you, Green International. Yep. It's a theme actually. That's the wife. Right?
Kumar Mangalam Birla.
That's a lady. The previous, oh sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, we got the next one. You're supposed to be identifying this gentleman, no? This lady, I'm very sorry. Isn't it? No, the previous one's already done. We gave her the chocolate for it. It doesn't, we don't pass it at all. So this one's for you. Okay. So, see, you've got to identify this lady, right? This one. So we give you the first clue just now. It's all right. Confusions happen all the time. So the first clue, sir. The initial service was a website with a closed wallet facility. But over the years, they extended their service to mobile apps. We use them. We use it, rather. The second clue is partnered with Uber India, which enabled Uber and its drivers to process debit and credit card payments. The last clue is Indian company providing a mobile phone-based payment system and digital wallet. Think of all the digital wallets you use. Would you like to give it a try? You wouldn't, right? All right, anybody quickly, up and give me the answer. No, it isn't Paytm, it's MobiKwik, right? It isn't Paytm, and those are the owners right there. Vipinpreet Singh and Upasana Thakur Singh, right? MobiKwik is an Indian company offering a mobile phone-based payment system. MobiKwik was founded in 2009 by husband and wife team Vipinpreet Singh and Upasana Thakur Singh, a 2002 graduate of IIT Delhi. And we move to the very next round. We have the audience question. More chocolates to be won, right? So could you please identify this smart young lady? And we have clues for you as well. So the first clue, if you haven't been able to identify her, we have someone right there. Yes, it is Suchi Mukherjee, and she runs. Very well done. Your name? A chocolate ravi suit. And clap, clap. Right, well done, Ravi. And we go to the next audience question. I'm sure you know her. Yes, sir. Yes, Kiran Shaw Majumdar, sir. Agon, absolutely. And your name, sir? Pradeep from Ecole. And I didn't get your name, sir? And a round of applause, everybody. Thank you very much. We go on to the... Oh, there's one more. I mean, this is... Okay. Right. Are there students from other schools here who would like to give it a shot? Yes, sir. Verghese Korean, the White Revolution, right? Amul, we all know that. So that is the answer. And did we get all the chocolate? We did. All right. So now we begin with the next round. We've got lots of chocolates here. And we begin with Dune International. Is that all right? Right? And the same rules apply. 40, 30, 20, 10. And we look at the scores a little later. Oh, yeah, okay. So, right. So identify the logos, right? So they've hidden a part of the entire picture is hidden. You get to see bits of it, right? When you get, like, I think it's the first time it's 30, 20, and 10, right, sir? So we start with you, right? And that's your logo coming up on the screen. There's a Dune International one. You know, this particular company, Mr. Roy, can I just say it, is named after the founder of Detroit. Okay, so we're not going for 30, we go for 20. His name was, I can't give you the whole name, then I'll have to give you the answer.
Cadillac.
Absolutely. Well done. His name was Antoine Cadillac. And this was a company that was taken over by what was left of Henry Ford Motors. And that's Cadillacs. That's the logo that they use. So we go on to Grace Academy. Grace Academy, the first clue. That's a logo, and that is a griffin. So if you're able to, 20 marks. Can I give them a clue? No. Airlines. Think of airlines. That's a griffin. In Persian, it's called a huma, a mythological creature.
Egyptian movement.
I'm afraid not. Did we have the right answer, sir? Iran Air, the airline of the Islamic Republic of Iran. And we go to the next one, that would be Oak Grove, right? Oak Grove, that's for you? It was started by two people called Charles and Henry. I can't give you their last names because then you'll have the answer. For 10. Yeah, that is the spirit of ecstasy that you see over there. That's the statuette that you find with whatever they make. Charles and Henry. That, anybody wants to give it a shot? Oh yeah, I'm afraid not, sir. Yes, Charles Rose and Henry Royce. Well done. And they that was his favorite. Let's go to the next one. But I think you're right because they do have Bentley as well. I think you're right. So for 30, that's girls, right? Yeah. Second clue. Again, we're talking about cars, ladies, so if anything comes to mind, please just give the answer. And the third clue there. You know, the cross in the white background, something to do with Milan. The serpent there, something to do with a knight. Anybody? Oh, goodness. All right. There. Could I please get Alfa Romeo? That's how it's said. Alfa Romeo. And Alfa Romeo, Alfa stands for Anonima Lombarda Fabrica Automobili. That was the name of the company when it was founded. And the cars were made by a man called Giuseppe Morosi. So we go on to the next one. That's the serpent. They got it from the Visconti family or the Visconti family. So that's why this logo is quite historical. And the cross in the white background, that's the emblem from Milan where the company was set up. Right? St. Joseph's Academy, your logo.
Renault.
I'm afraid not. It's a funny name. I try to get it right. I hope I get it right. For 20.
Citroën.
Absolutely correct. That is if I can say it properly, Citroën. Right? Very well done to you. And that sign that you see is called a chevron or a chevron because that's the inverted V. And I think a Frenchman came up with this particular company. Very well done, gentlemen. And CJM Hampton Court. When I look at this, I think of a particular character from the movies. Dapper, handsome, adventurous, all of those things. In many avatars. Goldfinger, Goldeneye, all of those names, and perhaps more, I don't know. Would you like to try, ladies? Anything? We still have time, right? Right. Oh goodness. Yes. Yes. Absolutely right. Aston Martin. Lionel Martin and Robert Banfield. That's the next one. I think it's the audience question. So the audience question. Once. Right. Again, a mythical creature actually, a deity. For Wait, I think we show the second clue for guesses. Right? Oh, yes, sir. Sri Lankan. Right, that's the answer. So it is. Very well done. And that would be a stylized peacock that you saw over there. And give them the second clue. The third clue. We first ask our guests and then, yes, sir. This is an airline. Right, Adil. Okay, then we have some people. Yes. Garuda? No, it isn't. All right, yes.
Egyptian Airlines.
The Egyptian Airlines, very good. That's a walrus. Sky deity. And last one. Right. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking at y'all. Right. Yes. Absolutely right. Garuda. In Hindu, Jain, and Buddhist mythology. And this would be the vehicle of God Vishnu, I think. And that, yeah, I can hear the gasps. I know that one. All right. I'm still looking for. Okay. Right. Okay. Himanshi. Yes, that's the Akash Bhairav and Nepal Airlines. Right. You quickly now we finish off with the last one. First, we show them the scores before that. So where you see the scores, Union International 70, Race Academy 45, Okro 45, Film Girl 65, Girls Academy 75, and CJM Hampton Court 30. Very well done, ladies and gentlemen. And also in this last round, we've got these videos, right? And the students are trying to give you clues, okay? And you have to give the answer. We will begin with you. Where did I begin from the last time? There. So we start with the girls here. CJM Hampton Court. Let's Script It, as it's called. And those are our school students. The Globetrotter, the aspiring CA, avid reader, movie buff, fashionista, music lover, artist, fitness freak, and the sightseer. Do they get to choose? Oh, yes, you can choose. Music lover? Yes, music lover. Music lover, absolutely. Music lover it is for you.
I love listening to music. Savan is India's favorite online music service. Can you tell me the founders of Savan?
Yep, can you tell them the founders of Savan? Would you like to try, ladies? Or should we play the answer? Yes. So if you could give the answer.
The founders are Rishi Malhotra, Paramdeep Singh, and Vinod Bhatt.
Right. That was Rishabh Chaudhary, right? A student of grade 12. And SAVAN stands for South Asian Audiovisual Network. That's what it stands for. And now we go on to St. Joseph's Academy. If you'd like to select something.
Quiz star.
Okay, Quiz Star. That's Priyadarshi.
Can you tell me which is the longest running online business quiz?
Yeah. Longest running online business quiz. Would you like to give it a shot? No? Okay. Have they run out of time? Yes, please.
Can you tell me which is the longest running online business quiz?
Yes, please.
The answer is Bill's Quizzer, an online business quiz show run by Rajiv Kotapalli of Secunderabad, Telangana every Sunday.
Right, so the answer is Biz Quizzard, right? Hello, girls. Globetrotter, absolutely. Globetrotter.
Who I love traveling from Taj Mahal in India to the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Can you tell me which Brazilian footballer has been appointed as the global ambassador of AirAsia?
That was Saksham giving you the clue. If you'd like to name the ambassador. It's okay. Any name that comes to mind? No, I'm afraid not. He's from Brazil. Yes. If you could play that.
Answer is Roberto Carlos.
Yeah. And Roberto Carlos is called El Hombre Bala, which means a bullet man because he is extremely fast. Right? Okruf? Avid reader. Avid reader? Yes. Oh, what happened to volume? We go to a different one? Right. Do we have extra ones? We do. Okay. We go to the next one. Could you choose a different one, ladies? Can I choose one for you? Movie buff. Movie buff. Absolutely. Well, I think she's asking if you could, right. All right, she's asking you, which is the movie shot on an iPhone, isn't it? The shortest movie shot on an iPhone. It's a romantic comedy, an American romantic comedy. Amphians. Yes? Amphians. No, I'm afraid not. It's Tangerine. Tangerine, right? Okay. Something could be. Yeah, we could do that. Well, let's see if the next one works. Music Love is already done, children. You'll have to. There's Fashionista. There is.
I love listening to music.
That's already. We finished with that.
Fitness free.
Fitness free. Right. Oh, it's working.
After these tiring runs, what better than a sip or two of Himalayan? Can any of you tell me who owns this brand?
Yes, gentlemen, would you like to answer? It's a mineral water bottle, just throw names, no problem. It's all right.
Bisleri.
It isn't, I'm afraid. Not Bisleri. And the answer is Tata Global Beverages. That's the answer that you will hear presently.
Himalayan is owned by Tata Global Beverages.
Right.
Aspiring CA.
Which one?
Aspiring CA.
Aspiring CA. Sorry, I didn't get that answer.
I am an aspiring CA. Can you tell me which was the first digital bank on mobile phone?
First digital bank on mobile phone.
Airtel mobile bank.
A bank.
Airtel mobile banking.
Right. Okay. I don't think that's the right answer. But you hear the answer just now.
The answer is ICICI Bank.
Right. So we continue with Mr. Boy. Should we continue with? There are still some answers. Okay. We go to the audience. Right. We play Fashionista then. Right. All right. So what she's asking is she says that there's this brand that gets its name from an opera, a French opera, and strangely the French opera has an Indian backdrop. It's about this girl called Lakshmi, and the French variation of that is something. I can't give you the name. So it's like a brand name in cosmetics, right? Women's cosmetics. Do you know the answer from before? Do you? So you can't be given the question. Anybody else? Yes, would you like to try? Absolutely correct, right? She was this learned man's daughter, and she fell in love with this British officer. His name was Gerard. So it's a French opera, and it's called Lakme, which comes from the word Lakshmi actually. And the last one's there.
I want to pursue a career in advertising. Can you tell me which is the largest 3D metal sign?
So he's asking you for the largest 3D metal sign. It's got something to do with a dam. I know the answer, so it's easy for me. But I'm sure. Anybody? Right, could we play the answer? Would it be possible?
This is the largest 3D metal sign installed on the walls of Almaty Dam in Karnataka, which measures 112.72 meters.
That's the Alamati Dam, if I got it correctly, in Karnataka. Do we have another?
Oh, I love traveling. From Kashmir in the north to Kanyakumari in the south. Can you tell me which Indian tennis star has been appointed as the global brand ambassador of Adidas?
Right, the global brand ambassador of Adidas. Okay, I'm going to wait. And okay, Adarsh. Okay, we have another. Can I please? Yes. Could you give me your answer? Leander Pace. Is it Leander Pace? I don't know the answer, so we'll have to check. Is it Leander Pace? No, it isn't. So yes, Tripathi?
The answer is Sania Mirza.
I'm sorry. Thank you very much. It was a very, very interesting round. I got to know so much. Thank you, Mr. Roy Chaudhary, sir. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You did really well. A big round of applause. I mean, big. Thank you. Right. There we have it. International 70, Race Academy of 45. Oh, same scores. Right. Great. And now I'd like to request Mrs. Arya to please continue with the next few rounds.
Good morning, everyone. The first round we shall have now is called Connect the Dots. Right? So what we will do is we'll show you 4 images and you need to tell us what the connection is. Now if you get it right, you get 10 marks. If you don't, we pass it once to the next team. You get 20 for a pass. We might give you a hint if Mr. Roy Chaudhary decides to. Otherwise, we will not. Right? So we'll start with Doom International, and here's your image. I beg your pardon, direct is 20, pass is 40. Right? So Dun International, could you tell us what the connection is?
Zero killer instinct. Bowling करो ना, हम बोल को दिखाता है. I will show you.
कौन है ये नया कोच?
अबे काहे का कोच? पेप्सी थी, जीत गया.
Come on.
Okay, Dun International will give you a hint. We are talking about a state. I apologize for that. But yes, since you couldn't answer it, we will move on to the next school. Okay? So the next school, your images coming up now, 4 images, and you need to tell us what the connection is. So basically, we're looking for a state. Excellent. It is Tripura. Well done. Yes. Dun International, we will give you a question right at the end, right? We move on to Welling Girls. This is. I'm so sorry. Wait here. West Bengal.
That's 4 as well.
West Bengal, excellent review. Good job. Welling Girls, this one's for you. Good state. Could you speak into the mic? Arunachal Pradesh. Exactly. Arunachal Pradesh. Well done. St. Joseph's Academy. Next. Assam. Very good. What is it? Sorry, Situ. This is Bihar. And we will give that one question that was left for Dun International. So Dun International, this is not a state. We are talking. Do you have an answer? Nintendo. Excellent. Very good. It is Nintendo. Well done. Audience, this one is for you. Would you like to try for chocolate? You were guest? Yes. Mr. Roy Chaudhary said, Planet Hollywood. Congratulations, sir. We get your chocolate for you. So we move on to the next round.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome
to
this historic venue for a very special performance. Just a week ago, I came from England to work with people that I've not met before. We have put something together for you that I think is nothing short of miraculous. It is with great pride and pleasure that I introduce to you the Breathless Choir, Philips.
Mr. Roy Chaudhary, sir, is it indeed Philips? Well done. Let's get your chocolate for you. And these are the scores so far. So we have Dun International at 90, Grace Academy 65, Oak Grove Girls 65, Welling Girls 85, St. Joseph's 95 and CGM 30. So well done all of you, and there are lots more opportunities to catch up. The next round is called Trade the World. You're going to see a couple of flags, right, of different countries. So you need to pick one country, and once you do that, you will show your question on the screen based on that country, and you need to tell us the name of the manufacturer or the company. Now, if you get your first question right, you get 30 points, and we move on to the next question. You get that right, and you get 20 points. And then we move on to the third question, in which case you get 10 marks. But 10, 20, 30. Okay, so it keeps increasing. The first question you get right, you get 10, second 20, third 30. But if you get your first question wrong, unfortunately you do not move ahead. You will not be passing this. Okay? So since we started with Boon International, we shall now start with CJ. Okay, CJ, so a couple of flags you see there: France, Italy, Spain, Germany, South Korea, Japan, and Great Britain, right? Which one would you want? Japan. So Japan for them. So the first, you can pick any of these questions, right? Any of them. Yes. So any of these three questions you could pick. Third one. So it's a Japanese multinational corporation specializing in the manufacture of imaging and optical products, including cameras, camcorders, photocopiers, steppers, computer printers, medical equipment. And could you tell us what we're talking about? You need to name the corporation. Canon. We are sorry, so we cannot. Yeah, so it is right. So you get 10 points. Well done. Now we take you back here. Now pick a question. First or second? Second. Second. So it's a Japanese multinational consumer electronics and video game company headquartered in Kyoto. If you know the name, please tell us. Hitachi. It is incorrect. So we move on now to St. Joseph's Academy. Pick a flag, St. Joseph's.
Germany.
Germany. So 1, 2, 3. Which question do you take?
Second question.
Second question. It is a global automobile marque and a division of the German company Daimler AG. The brand is known for luxury vehicles, buses, coaches, and lorries. The headquarters is in Stuttgart, Baden-Württemberg. And which are we talking about?
Mercedes.
So it is correct. Well done. So we have 10 points. And we move on. One or two or three? And we have to ask you to make a choice. 1 or 3. You do not wish to try either? Alright, so we move on to welcome girls. Please pick a flag. Great Britain. Great Britain. 1, 2 or 3 Williams. Just pick, I would ask you to pick one. Number 1, a British multinational car manufacturer with its headquarters in Italy. Number 2, a brand of tea. Number 3, a luxury fashion house. Pick one. There's no negative number. The second one. It's a We're sorry about that. So we'll come back to them. Okay, Williams, we would ask to pick another country. We left with Korea. Okay, South Korea. So number 1, South Korean multinational automobile manufacturer, headquartered in Seoul. The second is a multinational electronics company. And the third is a multinational conglomerate.
Second one.
The second one. So South Korean multinational electronics company, headquartered in Yeouido-dong, Seoul, South Korea, employing 82,000 people working in 119 local subsidiaries worldwide.
Samsung.
Please could you say that a little loudly?
Samsung.
It is not Samsung, so we're sorry about that, Williams. And we move on to Oak Grove School Girls. Spain. So you got Germany. No, sorry, you got France, Italy, and Switzerland. France. So French luxury goods conglomerate company, a French high fashion luxury goods manufacturer, and a French tire manufacturer. Which one do we pick? The first one. So it's a French luxury goods conglomerate company which designs, manufactures, distributes, and sells jewelry and watches. Swarovski. I'm sorry about that, Oak. And we move on to Grace Academy, Dehradun. So you are left with Switzerland and Italy. Switzerland. A manufacturer of escalators and elevators, a Swiss chocolatier, and a luxury watchmaking company. The third one, so Swiss luxury watchmaking company, founded in 1917. The company was able to launch the first scratch-resistant watch to the world, the 1962 Dias Star. We're sorry about that, Grace Academy. It is Rado. And Dun International, you are left with Italy. A brand of sweetened hazelnut cocoa. Italian, the first one. Nutella, that is correct. So you get 10 points. Good job. Third, an Italian luxury sports car manufacturer based in Maranello, founded in 1939 out of Alfa Romeo's race division as Auto Avio Costruzioni. The company built its first car in 1940.
Ferrari.
That is correct. Well done. So you get yourself 20 more points. And the third one, the Italian luxury brand of fashion and leather goods, owned by the French holding company Kering.
Gucci.
Well, very well done. And the correct scores. So we have Dun International leading with 120, Grace Academy 65, Oak Grove 65, Welham Girls 85, St. Joseph's 105, and CGM 40. But do not lose heart. We have a crossword round where it should be very easy for you to catch up. Right?
Excuse me.
So we now come to the crossword, and it is what it is. We shall give you a clue, and you guess the word. We shall pass it once. Right, so we started with, CJ, did we start with you? I forget. So we start with the international. So if you need to pick any number, and we shall give you the clue.
7.
7. And here's your clue. Gift of personal property through a will to an individual or organization. Pass to Grace Academy. Do you have an answer? Will you pass it to Progress? No. Okay. So, Grace Academy, this will give you the answer first. No, I beg your pardon. The Grace Academy don't have an answer for this, right? Do you? No. Right. So, we'll give you the answer. Legacy. So, Grace Academy, you pick a number now. 18. An organized association of workers in a trade.
Union.
Union. Mr. Rajani, sir. That is correct. Well done. Next, over here, please pick a number. 12. 12. Ownership, interest, or claim of a holder. Pass to William girls. Need to guess Williams, there's no negative marking. Do you have an answer, Williams? Okay. Sorry, we cannot give you indefinite time. So I think we'll show the answer. Equity, right? Williams, you need to pick your number. 13. Practice of appointing relatives and friends in one's organization to positions for which outsiders might be better qualified.
Monarchy.
Sorry, we pass to St. Joseph's.
Nepotism.
Nepotism, that is correct. So, well done. And St. Joseph's, you need to pick a word, a letter, I'm sorry, a number.
11.
11. New idea, device, or method.
Innovation.
That is correct. Well done. Innovation. CJ, please pick your number. 3. Number 3. Limited legal monopoly granted to an individual or firm to make use and sell its invention. Trades. I'm sorry, pass to Doom International.
Patent.
Patent, that is correct. Well done. We go backwards now. So CJ, pick another number.
15.
15. Factor of production that is used to create goods or services. Capital. That is correct, Sijal. Well done. Capital. St. Joseph's, please pick a number. 5. State of stable conditions in which all significant factors remain more or less constant over a period. No, so we pass to Williams. No, so we give you the answer. Equilibrium. Williams, please pick a number. 6. An instance of buying or selling something.
Transaction.
That is correct. Well done, Williams. Please pick a number. 8. Duration of an employment or of holding a position.
Tenure.
That is correct. Well done. Tenure. Race Academy, please pick a number. 10. The basic concepts and fundamental principles of decent human and business conduct. Pass to Dean International? No? And the answer is ethics. Yeah? Dean International, please pick a number. 9. A promise that if a good is unsatisfactory, it will be repaired or replaced.
Guarantee.
Correct. Well done. Guarantee. International, you pick a number again. 17. Fundamental costs in economics used in computing cost-benefit analysis of a project. Pass to Grace Academy. No, and the answer is 17. Opportunity cost. Grace Academy, please pick a number. Number 4. Unable to be touched, not having physical presence. Pass to Wynberg. Make a guess, Wynberg.
Tangible.
Please could you repeat it?
Tangible.
Tangible. We're sorry, we'll give you the answer. Would you mind repeating it one more time, please?
Tangible.
Tangible. We're sorry, you got the opposite of that. It was intangible. Right? Very close. Please pick a number 2. 2. Enlarge or vary its range of products or field of operation. Past Williams, liberation. I'm sorry, please would you repeat that? Liberation, liberation. Yes, sorry, Williams. We'll give you the answer. It is diversity. And Williams, please pick a number. Number 1. Number 1. A legal agreement that conveys the conditional right of ownership on an asset or property by its owner to a lender as security for a loan.
Mortgage.
You are correct. Williams, well done. Mortgage. St. Joseph's, there's 2 numbers left. 16. Market situation where one producer controls supply of a good or a service.
Monopoly.
Monopoly. Well done, St. Joseph's, it is indeed monopoly. And CJ, we are left with number 14. Capital is invested in a group or portfolio of corporate securities. Investment. That is incorrect. We passed to Doon International. You could guess Doon. No. And the answer is mutual fund. Right, so that brings us to the end of the crossword. And we will show you the scores very soon. The suspense is killing, isn't it? And here are the scores. So we have Doon International still leading with 195, Grace Academy 80, Oak Grove 80, Welham Girls 115, St. Joseph's 165, and CGM 55. Well done, all of you. Which is mixed type, and this again we will not be passing. What happens is we shall give you, you're going to have to guess or tell us the name of a manufacturer or a producer or an individual, right? If you give us the answer in the first clue, you get 15 points. If you say no, we want another clue, then you get the right answer, you get 10 marks. If you ask for a third clue and you get the right answer, then you get 5 points. We will not be passing this, right? So we shall start with Doon International. So Bloom International will give you the first clue. I am a tea company whose parent company is Mountain Trail Fruits Private Limited.
Lipton.
So would you please repeat your answer?
Lipton.
Lipton. So we will give you the second clue. We'll give you the second clue. So it's not quite fast, right? The same school. From October 2017, the company has also started selling their tea on Amazon. No? So you want the third clue? We'll give you, whenever the time ends, we shall give you the third clue. The chain has a delivery service branded as Chai on Call and a vending kiosk-based solution called Boxy. You could guess there's no negative marking. Okay, so we'll give you the answer. Chai Point. Okay. We move on to Grace Academy. The first clue, the group has rolled out its personal health blog, Health Me Up. The second clue, the group acquired CrickBuzz, a sports news website and an app exclusively for the game of cricket. And your third clue, the group also publishes Ahmedabad Mirror, Bangalore Mirror. Make a guess, there is no negative marking.
Decision.
Sorry, I'll give you the answer. The Times of India. Oak Grove, we move on to you, and here's your first clue. The book Bug Tales by Paul Cliban has 99 hilarious tributes to me. Your second clue, one of the legendary lines about me was, do you earn too much to afford one? And your last clue, I was designed at the insistence of one of the more influential people of the 20th century by an engineer who has a brand named after him. Make a guess or proof. Sometimes guesses can get lucky.
Tata.
Pardon me?
Tata.
Sorry, we shall give you the answer. Volkswagen. We move on to Welham Girls. I was born in India at St. George's Hospital, Victoria Street in Lucknow, which was then part of British India. And the second clue, as with the other existing rock acts in Britain, My career was affected by the advent of the Beatles and the Mersey sound in 1963 and 1964. And we come to the third clue. Before their first large-scale appearance at the Regal Ballroom in Ripley, Derbyshire, in 1958, they adopted the name and the Drifters. That's the name you need to give us. Make a guess, Williams? A wild guess? No? Play future. We move on to St. Joseph's. Here's your first clue. I have been the world's largest furniture retailer since 2008, headquartered in the Netherlands.
IKEA.
Very well done. So you get 15 points.